All right, adding positive and negative numbers together. So the sign that's in front of it, if there is an odd number of negative symbols in front of a specific number, that number is going to be negative. If there's an even number, so in this case there's 2, it would become a positive. And then you are just basically adding from there. So -2, I'm going to rewrite this, plus 3. These two negatives in front of it, basically it's almost like we picked one up, moved it, and made it into a plus symbol. So 2 negatives make a positive, so +4, so you can tell your parents 2 wrongs make a right, mathematically. 2 negatives make a positive, and then this one has just 1 negative, so it'd be -5. So then we do what I would do is do the negative ones together. So a -2 and a -5. If you owe $2 and then you spend 5 more, you now owe a total of -7. Then the positive ones together. I have 3, I earned 4 more, I now have +7. If I have a -7 and a +7, it's the same as saying 7 minus 7, which is obviously really easy for you guys to do. That's 0. So that's for that one. For this one, we rewrite it again to get rid of a lot of these symbols. -3 plus 2. 2 addition symbols doesn't change anything. -5, because there's 1 negative in front of it, plus 6, because 2 negative symbols make a positive. So I add the negative ones together again, I get -8. I add the positive ones together, I get +8. So in this case, again, I cancel everything out and I end up with 0. Rewrite it. +3 -4 -6 +7 +1, because of the 2 negatives. So you notice even with these, I just wrote the 1 negative. So I add the ones that are the negative together, -10. Add the ones that are positive together, I get +11. When I add the negative and the positive together, I end up with a +1, because when I subtract, the +1 was bigger. So it's a +1 after we rewrite it all. Because they give you all these symbols, it's important that you rewrite it so that you're not forgetting what sign each of these things are. So 2 -3 +9, because the 2 negatives, -7 +1. So -3 and a -7 is -10. We just add the ones that are alike. The positives are 2, 9, and 1, which would be +12. And again, 12 minus 10 is +2. We rewrite this next one. 3 plus 5 -4 -2 plus 8. So this time we'll do the positives first. 3, 5, and 8, which would be 16. The negatives, which would be -6. 16 minus 6 is 10. And then last, we have a -10, a -20, a +30, and a -40. So we'll do the negatives again first. 40 plus 20 is 60, plus 10 is 70, so we get -70 plus 30, because there's only 1 positive. 70 minus 30 is 40, and the -1 was bigger, so -40. That's sign numbers. Make sure you rewrite it so that you are taking away any double negatives and making them positive, like we did here with the +30. And if it's only got 1 of each, it's